Hi Dottie. Hi Tanya. Hi Paula. Hi Christine. How is everyone? And I'm TAMSY FAE. If you're new here and you want to join the list, hi Reishi. You just write join or exclamation mark join, whichever, both work. With your question, please write a question. If you don't know what kind of question to ask, you can ask for a general reading or what's coming for the week or the month or whatever. But please put a question after the join. Just makes the list go faster instead of searching for a question. If there's no question at all, then I will not give a reading. I'm not going to tell you something that you don't want to know. I also have a legal disclaimer in the description down below if you want to check that out. But yeah, there's Zaypa in the chat, and if you need any help, you can ask Rodney or anyone in the chat. They seem to be helpful, so I appreciate that. Oh, I guess I'll go to the cards. So it's just green. There you go. That's worked for a minute. It wasn't going to work, but it worked. Dottie, what do you see about me? Ooh, what do I see for Dottie? What do I see for Dottie? That one didn't want to come out. The moon. Huh. Let's see. For the moon is in the dark. Huh. So I feel like whatever your situation that you're in right now is kind of like being blocked. So I don't know if there's something in particular that you've been thinking about or wondering about. Um, I feel like because of the Seven of Cups, it's a little bit of wishful thinking. I'm not sure if that is something that you're aware of that is a strong energy, is what I'm trying to say. You know, maybe something minor, but for the moon in the dark as well, I do feel like there might be a little bit of a tough situation. So I'm not sure if you're like wishing for this situation to just fix itself, or if you have more information about it or not. The Seven of Cups, I do feel like there's an energy about releasing some energy. So I don't know if you're like releasing um, maybe some of the wrong energies. I don't know. I'm just kind of like feeling like it's not really like releasing negative energy, but it's not like releasing like whatever this is for you. So I just, like again, I feel like it's a little bit more of like wishful thinking rather than putting any action towards that. You have the Four of Wands in the light. So I do feel like there's Four of Wands is happiness and having some time for relaxation and connection. So I don't know if you've had some family time or some time with friends, but I do feel like there's some happy energy going on, which is confusing because you also have the Three of Swords. So I don't know if there was like something that went on with a family event or something you're worried about that's upcoming and you haven't really done this yet, if this is like future energy for you. You know, like I don't know if you're like rethinking some of this wishful thinking or energy or trying to think things through, but that's what I got for you. So I do feel like whatever this is meaning for you is like making sure that you're not releasing the wrong energies, like keep the good energies, don't release the good energies, keep those and release any of the negative ones. um yeah, but I do feel like whatever it is okay to, like the cards are saying, it's okay to put some intentions there, some focus there. You don't need to wish for it to happen. Like the universe is like, you can do this, you can make this happen, you got that energy. You don't have to put so much worry into it. That's what I got for you, Dottie. Hi, Ariana. How are you? Eagle. Hi. Awesome. Lucinda, everybody's here. Paula, MH's next actions towards me. So MH's next actions towards Paula. You're welcome, Dottie. Ooh. That is funny. The devil, Paula. Ooh. That could be exciting. For the devil, I do feel like there's some sensual pleasures or the idea of that. I don't know if MH is thinking about that or just thinking about, yeah, I kind of feel that energy for you. I don't know if that is something that has crosses MH's mind or what the two of you relationship is. You also have the Seven of Wands. For the Seven of Wands, I do feel like there's an energy around um, a little bit of like determination, but a little bit of determination with some self-protection. So I don't know if MH like wants to ask you out or is just thinking about you, but like doesn't want to ask you and then get rejected, you know? Um, or maybe that's something completely different. It's kind of like picking up or explaining the energies that I'm feeling right now. It's kind of like, I want to, but I don't want Paula to say no, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to stand at the edge of my cliff and wait to see what happens. Yeah, the Six of Cups. I do feel like there's some happiness there. I do feel like there's some connection. Mm-hmm. I don't know if this person is someone that you've known for a while and kind of like feeling a good energy of a reconnection, or if this is like somebody completely different in the picture for you, Paula. You also have the Five of Swords. For the Five of Swords, I do feel like there's like a conflict. So I don't know if you and MH had a conflict, or if you're worried about having a conflict. Yeah. Let's see. What is the conflict about with the Five of Swords? Moon. So something you're unaware of. Okay, so maybe this is an energy that is coming and hasn't really happened yet, so be aware of that. Maybe some old emotions are going to come up that may cause no conflict. Yeah, huh. The moon is like you're unaware of it, so you don't know about it yet, right? Yeah. The moon in the dark can also be blocking some fears, trying to have some anxiety. So maybe this could be like your energy, could be MH's energy. Roles are always, roles can always get mixed up in tarot, it's just picking up on energies. Hi, Hudson. How are you? Well, you can always join the list again if you want to ask another question about that. Reishi, what do you see coming towards me, please? Okay, so for Reishi, what's coming towards Reishi? Let's see. Ooh. Maybe some love. We'll see. Huh. The Knight of Swords. I feel like there's some ambition. So I don't know if they've like been trying to get things done or thinking about how to get things done. But I do feel like this ambition is about either making money or about finding love. But I do feel that energy. For the Page of Swords. For the Page of Swords, I feel like someone might reach out to you for some reason. I don't know if it's this knight that's going to reach out to you or someone else, but I do feel like this person may be a little bit impulsive a little bit. Maybe this person, this person could also represent someone who has new ideas. Maybe they're going to help you out with whatever your ambition is, whatever your goals is. Yeah, the cat too. Yeah. Oh, Beastie, she's very loud. Um, yeah, you have the Four of Cups too. The Four of Cups, I do feel like I don't know if whatever this ambition is, if you feel like you're doing it all alone, you don't feel like you have anyone to share the excitement with, or is that your level of whatever this project is for you? You also have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles with the in the dark too. I feel like there's no support for whatever this idea is. I have no clue if you know what I'm talking about, or if it's something that is just, or if it's something like you said that is coming towards you. But I do feel like there's some ambition, like wanting to get it done, but like at the same time feeling like you don't have any help, or no one's like celebrating the excitement that you have towards it. But I do feel like there is somebody out there that could help you with it. I do feel like there might be in the planning stages. I do feel like there's a need to like plant your seed and see how it goes. Yeah, some new ideas. Trying to find a new passion. I see. Huh. That is interesting. Bella, how are you? You're welcome. Miscellaneous. General career reading for next week. Career reading for miscellaneous. This one really wanted to come out. We're not going to fight it. Two of Cups. For the Two of Cups, I do feel like you're gonna have some growing success this week. I do feel like you might be working with somebody else, or connecting with somebody else during your week. You have the Sun in the dark though, so I do feel like something might be delayed a little bit, or I do feel like maybe you or this partner you're gonna be working with may have some doubts about completing it on time, is what I'm feeling. Whatever that's supposed to mean for you. I do feel like it might be a little bit of a difficult situation. I feel like maybe the difficult situation will be the two of you collaborating together with whatever this energy is. You have the Ten of Cups in the dark. The Ten of Cups, I do feel like there's an energy about not being able to trust somebody or not being able to trust the situation to work out. I'm also feeling like there's an energy around someone overstepping or someone miscommunicating and maybe making you feel like they're overstepping their position or whatever that is for you. With the Ten of Swords in the dark, I do feel like whatever this is, I do feel like you're going to be able to figure it out at the end, I do feel like it's going to be like a rebuilding stages for some of something. So I don't know, something, if you had a plan already, you're going to think things through and like start over for some reason, or they'll take longer to put together. Yeah. But overall, I do feel like you're gonna have like a better end of the week. Towards the end of the week, I do feel like you're gonna figure it out, and things will just work themselves out. That's what I got for you. Sexy nail butterfly. Hi. You're welcome. Hi, Christine. General for the week. Okay, general for the week. General for the week. They all want to come out. General for Christine. What's coming for Christine this week? Ooh. A beginning of something. Huh, you're starting with the beginning and ending with the beginning. That's going to be an interesting week. For the Ace of Cups, I do feel like there's a beginning of something. I feel like the beginning of the week may be a little bit overwhelming, so I don't know if there's going to be like too many new beginnings for the beginning of the week or too many things that you need to start working on or whatever that energy is for you. I do feel like you might feel a little may have limitations for what you need to begin, so I don't know whatever you need to begin if you're not going to have everything you need to make this beginning happen, or like what is going to make you be limited on how much you can get done for some reason. You do have the Five of Cups. With the Five of Cups, I do feel like there's a, like, I don't really feel like it's a disappointment or anything. I do feel like it's kind of like maybe a little bit more boredom than, disappointment. I feel like I'd be more bored with it than disappointed with it, whatever that is. But I do feel like you're going to be moving along anyways. Yeah, the Ten of Cups. I do feel like whatever is happening is going to be like that beginning is ending, but there's a new beginning like right after. So I don't know if it's something that you're not going to have your interest in. You're just going to give it up and start something completely different. The Fool is a brand new beginning, and just like going to be able to take a chance on something else, and you're just going to be ready for it this time. Yeah. The Ten of Swords too. It can also be like being stuck in your head a little bit and like trying to figure out how to move forward, but I feel like it's more about listening to your intuitions, even though you may be struggling with listening to your intuitions because you already know the logic of it. So listening to your intuitions, may not match up. Keep that in mind if that is something that is giving you a hard time with starting a new beginning or starting over with whatever that is. Hi, Sherry. You're welcome. Lizelle! Hi, Lizelle. I didn't see you sneak in. A general for the month ahead. Ooh. Lizelle, general reading. What's coming for Lizelle in October? What's coming for Lizelle in October? Ooh, you're going to be lucky. Luck is on your side. You need a rest. Let's see. I definitely see you being on track. I do feel like luck will be on your side. I do feel like whatever happens moving forward into October will just be destined to happen. Sometimes you don't want to do things, you resist things for so long, and then the universe is like, no, you have to do this, and they just make you do this. Um, hmm For the Four of Swords, I feel like there's this overwhelming energy. Yeah, I feel like the overwhelming is just kind of like just overwhelmed with life itself, not anything in particular. Just kind of like maybe everything will happen all at once for you, or it's gonna feel that way for some reason. Yeah, the Six of Wands. I don't feel like this is kind of like a really negative energy. I just kind of like feel like maybe you'll have a lot of different things going on because luck will be on your side. So maybe too many things will work out for you at once. Um, Yeah, the Six of Wands too. I do feel like because in the dark, I do feel like there might be a little bit of an imbalance But I feel like the imbalance would just be about, needing that time to rest and have that self-care just to recharge your batteries from life's chaos, I guess. And then you have the Eight of Swords. But Eight of Swords, I do feel like there's an energy about not really stress, kind of like not listening to your intuition, or not listening to your thoughts, whatever that is for you. Yeah, huh. But I also feel like you're gonna be moving forward and like making some changes. Let's see, what are the changes that are coming with the Eight of Swords? What are the changes for the Eight of Swords? The Magician. The Magician is in the dark, so I do feel like your challenge might be just some unused potential, or you're not being confident enough in the potential that you have to figure things out. But I do feel like you have all the answers, So I do feel like you're going to figure out whatever it is that's confusing you. Maybe just about aligning your intuition with your mind, whatever your mind is trying to tell you. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's a strong energy there. Amira. Hi. Sexy snail, butterfly. Will my BF come to Barbados with me and my family? Ooh, Barbados. My kids, my kids' dad's family comes from Barbados. Sexy butterfly. Will my BF come to Barbados with me and my family? The moon. The moon is a no card, but it could be just means that there's some information that they're unaware of right now. Page of Pentacles. So with the Page of Pentacles, do you feel like there's an energy of trying to manifest something? So I don't know if your friend has all the paperwork or whatever that they need, or money or whatever that is, to be able to go. Seven of Wands. I feel like, yeah, I feel like your friend's gonna be overwhelmed with something. So I don't know if what your friend's restrictions would be. Let's see, what would the restrictions be? What would be the restrictions to go to Barbados? Ten of Cups. Huh. For the King of Cups, all I got is maybe something's gonna happen that either your friend won't be reliable, or some kind of thing won't be reliable towards her. So I don't know if your friend is working and can't get the time off, or whatever that energy is. So I'm not sure. I just feel like there's an energy but I feel like this is an energy that could be worked itself out. It's just kind of like the energy that's going on right now, Sexy Butterfly. So I do feel like whatever this is, there's a chance that it can be worked out. I don't feel like it's anything that's set in stone. That's boyfriend. Okay, well, whatever it is, whatever the energy is kind of yeah, always working. Okay, huh. There's a strong feminine energy, so maybe, yeah, whatever that was, it could have been someone else that's gonna try to sabotage that for some reason. Butterfly. Eagle, what are some characteristics of my next relationship? Some characteristics of Eagle's next relationship. Next partner. Characteristics. Ooh, they're gonna be in love. The lovers, for the lovers, I do feel like there's an energy. There's love there for sure. So I don't know if your partner is going to be a little bit hesitant or like at a crossroads. So I don't know if when you meet your next partner, they're going to be like in a relationship with like wanting to be in a relationship with you, or just freshly left the relationship. I just feel like there's some kind of thing like there'll be like a love triangle between the three of you for some reason. The Ten of Swords, though, I mean, Ten of Wands, I don't know why I was going to say Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is like a positive beginning, but I do feel like there is a positive beginning coming for you. I also feel like whatever this is, I feel like um, next partner is going to be working really hard, but at the same time, I feel like they're going to be working hard, not just with work, but I feel like they're going to be working hard with making a connection with you just because of their other responsibilities. I don't know if this person, your next partner, is already going to have like a child with somebody else or something like that is just going to be like tied to them going into this relationship. You have the Justice in the dark. Huh. The next relationship doesn't really seem to be like a big positive one for some reason. What the cards are picking up for you. So I don't know if your next partner is gonna be like trying to get like a divorce or some kind of legal custody battle or whatever that energy is. I do feel like it's gonna be a rough start when you meet your next partner. But you have the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is like commitment, joy, romance. I feel like it's going to be successful overall. I just feel like it's going to be a really hard beginning to get through. Although it doesn't really express their characteristics, but um, yeah. The cards seem to think that this energy was stronger than who the actual person is. That's what I got for you, Eagle. Hi, Miss Moonlight. How are you? Hi, Alma. How are you? Hi, Lala. I think I already said the hello, Lala already. Saying hi again. The lanes go by so fast. Hi, Sushi. Lucinda, will I move to a new house after January? Will Lucinda move to a new house after January? Let's see. For the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you can manifest it. Huh. For the Three of Pentacles, I really feel like you can manifest this. Three of Pentacles is also a yes card. So I do feel like there's a good chance that you will. I do feel like you're going to be working on perfecting whatever you need to perfect to get this done. For the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like if there's any delays or anything, would be about finances. If it's not about finances, I do feel like there's energy around family. So I don't know if you're expecting your family to help you move, and that may cause a little bit of drama going on there. But I do feel like some of that. The Page of Wands, I do feel like some of your ideas might be bigger than that would be manageable at that time. I also feel an energy about trying to figure things out. I just feel like there's a lot of thinking and a lot of ideas. But I do feel like whatever it is, you're going to be creative and be able to just push through whatever that is. You have the Two of Cups too. Two of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like there may be a little bit of tension between maybe moving, or I don't know what this energy is, what the tension would be from moving. I just feel like there would be someone that might be a little bit, I don't know if they're going to like promise to help you, but then not do that. Because you feel like there's like some broken promises, or someone just going to be withdrawn from the situation for some reason. That's what I got for you. You're welcome, Lucinda. Awesome. Does DH going to create a new role for me? Huh. Does DH going to create a new role for awesome? That's weird. They're all in the dark. They're all in the dark. What's going on? Where the Ten of Swords is in the dark? I feel like it's kind of like still in the works, so I don't know if they've decided a new role for you or if it's just something that they're working on now, kind of energy. Because, I do feel like there's going to be like rebuilding or reconstructing, so I don't know what that means for you in the role department. Yeah, the King of Wands in the dark as well, so I do feel like whatever it is, they have a lot of high expectations on how to move forward with that role in particular. But the Ten of Cups is in the dark as well. So I feel like there's going to be like some new beginnings, some new little beginnings. Beginning with the Ten of Swords and a beginning with the Ten of Cups kind of energy. So I don't know if you're going to have like two different roles or just kind of like taking time to move into a new role. I don't feel like there's going to be any rush into it for some reason. Or like some delays maybe. I also feel like there might be some miscommunication about it for some reason. Yeah, the Lovers in the dark too. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be something around the rule situation, but I feel like nothing has been decided yet for some reason. I feel like they're still thinking about it, the energies that I'm picking up. And I do feel like you're trying to figure out where they're gonna put everybody or whatever this is. I don't know if there's multiple people looking for a new role. I sense a little bit of competition going on here, but I'm not quite sure what that is or if you know what that is about. But that's what I got for you. Yeah, she probably has to do things first. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like working things out is more or less the energy there. Thank you, Awesome, for sharing. I appreciate it so much. Tanya, will Guy want to take things to the next level in October? Huh. So will Guy want to take things to the next level in October for Tanya? Will Guy want to take things to the next level with Tanya? Hmm. For the energy right now, I feel like it's a no. I feel like it's a no right now just because it looks like there's going to be like some challenges. So I don't know if you're aware of these challenges or if these are challenges that are unexpected towards you. But I do feel like there's going to be some challenges. The Five of Pentacles is kind of like worrying. I feel like some of this worry is about money or family. Um, I feel like it's more about money, whatever the challenges are between the two of you. Yeah, the Five of Cups as well. So um, I do feel like there's going to be a disappointment. So I don't know if you or G is like expecting some sort of extra money to come in or something. But I feel like whatever that energy is, it might be delayed or not as much as one of you are expecting, is what I'm feeling. And I'm not sure how that's going to cause challenges or anything between the two of you. Mm-hmm. But you also have the Two of Pentacles is in the dark as well. So I just feel like it's more about being overwhelmed from chaos. I feel like this overwhelming is more about um, trying to make time to have a relationship. So I don't know if G is like preoccupied with the work and other responsibilities. So, and I feel like that might be part of the challenge too. Just like having that time to have that proper one-on-one relationship energy for some reason. The Four of Swords, I feel like the Four of Swords is definitely saying that the two of you need this time together. You need to take time, a rest, but I feel like this rest is mostly about the two of you resting together between all the other chaos that you have going on in order to make this next level in your relationship take its course kind of thing. That's what I got for you. Hi, Nita. You're welcome, Tanya. Ariana, is the universe keeping me single by sending me guys that I'm not attracted to? Maybe. Let's see. Is the universe keeping Ariana single for a reason? Is the universe keeping Ariana single for a reason? Oh, Tanya, you have to make more time? Ah, yeah. I just feel this energy is like, more romance is needed, but I don't know. Let's see. Ooh. Oriana. This one. That is so funny. You have the death card in the dark. So they're delaying this energy for a reason. The universe is definitely delaying you finding the right person for a reason. But I do feel like the universe also wants you to have strength and doesn't want you to give up. But, it is, the death. You can't deny that it's not the right time. It's definitely being delayed. You know? And, the death in the dark could also be forces of destruction. So there's forces beyond your means or whatever to get the right relationship for you. But it's like have strength, and then the Two of Cups. So have strength and wait, and your Two of Cups will come. Two of Cups is love and romance and passion, all that sort of energy, connection. You also have the Nine of Cups, which is also love and everything you're wanting. All your dreams come true with the Nine of Cups for sure. I do feel like there's gonna be some romance and happy fulfillment. It's just kind of like gonna take longer. You're definitely not too busy for the relationship. Well, the universe says it's not the right time. I don't know. You have to talk to the universe, I guess. Give the universe a talking to. I'll be right back. You're not too busy, or am I in the energies of not wanting a relationship? I don't know. Hmm. You have to listen to your intuition and do some meditating. Sometimes meditating gives you answers, but you didn't know within yourself. Dottie, am I going to have a stability, love, calm, and happiness in my future? Hmm. Is Dottie going to have stability, love, and calm and happiness in her future? Hi, Theo. Ooh. So for the Four of Wands in the dark, I do feel like you're going to have some inner harmony. I do feel that. I do feel like you're going through some phases of transformation. So I do feel like your energy is going to change. And I feel like within the little changes that you're going through these transformations is going to bring you some inner happiness and inner joy. You know, I feel that for you. You have the Page of Pentacles, so I also feel like there's an energy about being able to manifest and develop yourself. I do feel that. I do feel like there's an energy about maybe questioning things, but also like sticking to your goals. So I don't know if that's something you've been trying to work on or trying to manifest, is like creating some goals for yourself and like sticking to them. You also have the Page of Swords in the dark, though. I feel like with the Page of Swords in the dark, I feel like you're going to be able to have some more, be able to express yourself more. So I don't know if you've been trying to create something that is kind of like creative, artsy kind of thing, where you're going to be able to express yourself in art, or if that's something you've been thinking about. But I do feel like whatever that energy is for you will bring you some happiness and will be good for your future. You also have the Two of Pentacles, so I do feel like there's an energy about being torn between choices and like having a lot of multiple priorities going on. But I feel like there's also a need to find some balance and not to rush into anything. Like take your time and make sure you're putting the right passion, the right focus, and the right energies into it, and follow through with it till the end, and not just start something and not complete it. So I feel like whenever you do that energy, it will change. It will change the course of your path or journey that you're on. You know, to bring you more positivity towards you. Lala, how should I proceed with my Cancer boyfriend? Ooh, Lala. How should Lala proceed with the Cancer boyfriend? The Three of Cups. For Three of Cups, the first thing that came to mind is like maybe you need to plan to more dates or more time together. I feel that. Um, for the Hierophant, I do feel like their Cancer may be doing some self-reflection or kind of like stuck in their own intuition. Cancers are very intuitive, and a lot of cancers are empath or in that sort of energy. So I don't know if your boyfriend often feels tired for no reason. Sometimes it's just about picking up other people's energies. So if your Cancer is very intuitive or very much an empath, not all cancers are, but if your boyfriend is, he could definitely be picking up your energies. If they're about him or not, it's just kind of like how empath people are. You also have the Hierophant. For the Hierophant, huh? Lovers too. Cancers are very tenacious type of people. They're very careful, even though they're very loyal and loving and caring. They like to care for everybody. Sometimes they have a hard time explaining that they have their own needs. They're very much like givers and um, yeah. So I don't know if there's more that you need to learn about your cancer, or if there's more that your cancer needs to learn about you. Because I am feeling there's kind of like a learning stages. I'm not sure where you and your boyfriend are in your relationship. I just feel like it's kind of like at a point where there's some learning and some taking time to contemplate on some things. You also had the lovers in the dark. So I don't know if like one of you or both of you are at a crossroads and like making choices and trying to make decisions. Maybe the decisions are more about trying to make the next steps or the next stage in your relationship. Whatever that is between the two of you. Yeah. Oh, it's only 4 months. Okay. Yeah, there's still more to learn. Maybe if you're feeling anxious or worried about something, it'd be better to tell them instead of it may seem like nothing, but if your cancer is a little bit of an empath, they will pick up on it, even if it's something minor. So maybe just being more open and expressing yourself and how you're feeling and what's going on, even if it seems like nothing and not important, it may be helpful. He's been so tired. Yeah. When you're intuitive like me, that's why I can only do a 2 hour live is because I feel everybody's energies and it's literally draining. It's draining to feel other people's energies. Yeah, maybe he's unaware that he's an empath and it's something that he can look into and learn how to control it a little bit better. But yeah, it is really hard. Janice, what are Raphael's feelings towards me? Thank you. Ooh. For Janice. Janice, is that how you say your name? I'm so sorry for saying that wrong. What are Raphael's feelings towards me? You're welcome, Lala. Oh, am I me? That is. Sorry, I was reading everybody's comments. Hi, Crystal. Janice, what are Raphael's feelings towards me? Thank you. What are Raphael's feelings towards me? Hmm. Hi, Louise. Janice's. Ooh. For the Three of Cups, for Three of Cups, I do feel like whatever the relationship is between you and Raphael, I do feel like there's energy where Raphael is ready for the next step or the next stage, whatever that is in the relationship that you have. I do feel like there's also a need for balance, but I do also feel like there's an energy that this is the beginning of something. So sometimes we're a little bit off balance or a little bit off on our alignment when we're getting ready for a new beginning for whatever that is for the two of you. But I also feel like there's an energy about wanting to have to go out. I don't know if you two are dating or what your relationship is, but I do feel like there's a need for the two of you to get together for something. You have the Hierophant. Well, I was going to say the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about learning something. You have the Hermit. So I do feel like there's also an energy about um, looking for answers with like listening to your intuition, like looking for whatever questions you have, like listening to your intuition. And whatever your intuition is, whatever you're feeling is probably right, whatever you think that is. You also have the King of Cups in the dark. So I do feel like there's a little bit of analyzing the situation. I do feel like there's a little bit of energy about, I don't know if this is Raphael's energy or your energy, but I do feel like there's energy about not being reliable, or like, I don't know if plans keep getting canceled for some reason or whatever that energy is. You also have the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups is like contentment and joy and romance and that sort of thing. So I do feel like overall, Raphael does have good intentions, good feelings towards you, respects you. I do feel that there's that. It's just kind of like some of this energy being a little disappointed or just being a little disconnected for some reason. But it could be just like, if you're starting a new beginning of something, um, just going through that energy. That's what I got for you. Hi, Tracy. How are you? You're not sure about him? Ah, well, then your intuition is more than likely right, Always listen to your intuition. He works so much too. Yeah, that can be hard. Sherry, what does Spirit see coming for me, friend-wise? What does Spirit comes for me, friend-wise? And where do I meet this new friend? Okay, what kind of friends are coming for Sherry? I am doing well. For the Two of Cups in the dark, I feel like it's going to be delayed. I'm not sure. The Two of Cups, I do feel like it's nothing that's going to happen anytime soon. I also feel like there might be choices with finding a friend. I don't know if you're aware of the choices, but I do feel like you might have choices. But because in the dark, I feel like it's going to be a little bit delayed or take longer to meet this friend. For the Queen of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like a little bit of conflict. I don't know if this conflict is with friends you already have. Maybe, I don't know if that's why you're looking for new friends, or like problems you had with friends before is kind of like causing some negative energy or like blocked energy and finding new friends. Um, mm-hmm. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune's in the dark too. You're not having the best of luck right now. The Wheel of Fortune in the dark, and you have the Page of Cups. So I feel like with Page of Cups, someone is definitely going to, like, there is a friend out there for you with the Page of Cups. I feel like this person will be inspiring to you. I do feel like this person has a creative mind and mindset. I feel like this person, for some reason, I feel like this person might be a Pisces. It's kind of like have that feeling. Um, for some reason, I just feel like they're going to be imaginative. Pisces are very imaginative. They can come up with anything. Like they can make plans very easily, and in that energy. So I don't know if you know a Pisces that you've been talking to or not, but keep that in mind. I also feel like this This person, I feel like this person, you may know them already for some reason. I don't know if this is an old friend that you're going to run into again or what this energy is, but I do feel like this person will have new uplifting feelings. I don't know if this person has matured since the last time you've seen them or been with them or whatever that energy is for you. That's what I got for you, Sherry. You're welcome, Sherry. Amira, will these Yander boys work for me? And what will happen? Will these Yander boy subliminals work for Myra? The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is in the dark. Um, I feel like it's kind of like the beginning stages of this. So I feel like I don't know how well this reading will be because I feel like it's more like in the beginning stages. So I'm not really sure if this is what will happen after you do them or not. But for the Nine of Wands, I do feel like there's a bit of resisting. So I don't know if you don't believe that this is going to work or if you have any self-doubts that it's going to work. Because I just feel like there's a little bit of resistance going on to what this is. I also feel like there's a little bit of not really like worry, but it's kind of like reevaluating your situation or reevaluating what you want kind of energy. You have the Five of Cups. I do feel like whatever it is, you're going to move on from this. So I don't feel like this is like something that's going to last long. I feel like you're going to be quickly moving into something else. But I feel like it's just kind of like your own energy, having your own self-doubts about it working, not really following through with it. You have the Three of Swords as well. For the Three of Swords, I kind of feel like there's an energy of like starting over, rethinking your decisions, and like moving on to something else as well. That's what I got for you. You're welcome. Plus one wanted a general reading. I remember. General reading for blessed one. General reading for blessed one. Ooh, the Fool, blessed one. That's always a fun one to have. These two wanted to be together. The Fool. For the Fool, I do feel like you're going to be able to start something new. I feel like whatever this new energy is, I feel like you're really ready for it. You're ready for what is coming for you. But I do feel like whatever this energy is, it's like a brand new energy for you. Like the beginnings are a brand new energy for you. You also have the Three of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like there's energy about playing it small and not rushing into anything. I also feel like there's some self-doubts going on here about this new beginning. I feel a little bit of resistance. I also feel like there's an energy about that whatever this new beginning is for you is kind of like the next step. So I feel like, sometimes when we're adults, we forget that we still go through milestones. With kids, it's so obvious when they go through a milestone, but when we're adults, we don't really notice it. But I feel like whatever this new beginning is like a new milestone for you. So you may feel a little bit more mature or a little bit more knowledgeable or experienced than you were before. You also have the white feather there. So I do feel like your angels or spirit guides are with you. You have the chariot. So I feel like the chariot is reassuring you that this is a new beginning for you. This is a new journey for you. When you're going to be moving forward, you may be going forward with a little bit of obstacles. So, have an open mind of that and don't try to resist this new journey for you. The Nine of Swords, I feel like this may bring you some anxiousness or worriness just because it's a big change for you. Yeah, I feel like to prepare you for this, sometimes we're in the universe wants us to prepare for a new journey or a new step in our lives. We have some strange dreams, that seem to not make any sense. But sometimes if we try to pay attention to the little details in our dreams, it will make sense. It will help us, reassure us that we are on the right path and we are going the right direction. You have the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel like you're going to feel more nurturing, more grounded, more practical. I do feel like you're going to be going through some healing. So I don't know if you've been going through some spiritual healing or some healing from your past, but I do feel like that is something that's been going on with you too. That's what I got for you. Hi, Kyrie. Hi, Jean. How are you? Hi, Caramel. Alma. Will Maud come back to me before the end of 2023? Huh. Well, Maud, come back to Amal. Alma. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'm for both names. Will Maud come back to Alma by the end of 2023? Ooh, Two of Swords. I feel like either you or Maud will have some decisions to make moving forward. Let's see, what are these decisions? Yeah, I feel like you're gonna need to make some decisions on how to move forward. I do feel like both of you or one of you are gonna have to take time to think about it and figure things out. With the Knight of Swords, I do feel like he is going to come towards you. I do feel like he may come back. But I feel like when he comes back, like I said, there will be some decisions that need to be made. I definitely have a conversation before figuring out what the next steps in that area would be for you. You have the Nine of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like there's a little bit of stubbornness going on. I don't know if that's your energy or their energy, but I feel like there's going to be a resistance to any one of you not wanting to change or one of you not agreeing on how to move forward in the right direction. But that's what I got for you. Hi, young Buddha. How are you? Nightbot is being slow. Hopefully my camera comes back on. There it is. Caramel! DL's current feelings and intentions towards VF. So DL's current feelings and intentions towards VF. That one really wanted to come out. Judgment. I feel like with the judgment that DL wants to try something new or is thinking about trying something new. I'm not quite sure what this energy is, but I feel like it's more about I don't know if it's about forgiving about something, like for some reason forgiveness, or more about yeah, I'm not quite sure what the energy is. Maybe it's just about them wanting to be more themselves or wanting VF to be more of themselves, you know? Maybe they're worried that VF is masking how they're really feeling or what their intentions are a little bit. But with the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like whatever this energy is, I do feel like DL has ambition and does have a lot of care and love. And I do feel like whatever this energy is, that it does come from a good place. I do feel like it's a positive energy. With the Six of Cups, I do feel like they miss the old times. You know, it could be just recent energies going on, but with the Six of Cups, I feel like whatever it is, they want it to be the way it used to be. I'm not sure if you have any idea what that means between them. They also have the Page of Swords in the dark. Huh. For the Page of Swords, I do feel like there's an energy of like coming up with new ideas, new ways to communicate, trying to keep busy. I do feel that. I do feel like they're trying to have confidence. I'm not quite sure what this energy is between them or what is going on between them, but I do feel like they really want VF's attention, you know, like in a good way, and they do want or miss their attention. Maybe I don't know if that means that VF had more time for them before and now they don't, or what that energy is. Whatever their feelings are, I feel like it's good feelings and it is good intentions, and just kind of like trying to make VF understand these feelings and intentions in a good way. Tarot Destroyer. There's so many YouTube robots out there. Butterfly, what is my ex-husband thinking of me currently? He is in jail. Huh. You just want to know what your ex-husband is thinking of currently, right? So what is Butterfly's ex-husband's thinking? Let's see. What is Butterfly's ex-husband thinking currently? Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is in the dark. Huh. I feel like your ex-husband has a very limited ideas of what the future is going to look like. Do you feel like he's struggling managing whatever he feels like he needs to manage right now? I do feel like because of the Black Crow that he is going through some transformations. I do feel like some things are changing, but I feel like he's feeling some low energy. You know, the Strength card is in the dark. So I don't feel like he's very hopeful of what his future is going to look like for some reason. And I'm feeling that low energy. The Fool. Yeah. There's a lot of low energy. They're all in the dark. Um, I feel like there's some self-doubt going on, and I feel like whatever it is, I feel like you don't really know everything that's been going on. I just feel like a strong energy, like you don't know butterfly, like everything that's been going on with your ex for some reason. With the Nine of Wands is also in the dark. So I am feeling a little bit of struggling and paranoid and not being able to trust anybody. But if he's in jail, I can understand why he would feel paranoid and not wanting to trust anybody and all of that energy. So overall, I feel like he's not really coping well at the moment. You know, it could be just the current energy, but yeah. Hi, Macaroni. John. Will this current friendship I have last? Okay. So will John's current relationship last? Will John's current relationship last? Friendship. Friendship. I don't know why I said relationship. Friendship is a relationship, though. John's current friendship. Justice. Hmm. With the justice, I do feel like there's some energy about learning from mistakes. I don't know if that is your energy or your current friend's energy, but I do feel like there's energy around one of you learning from mistakes and like letting go of any negative energy into this friendship. You also have the High Priestess is in the dark though. The High Priestess in the dark could be about some hidden agendas or secrets, so maybe you don't really know this friend all too well. Like it could be just learning. You know, justice could also be about learning something that you're unaware of. So it could be I don't know how current this friendship is or how long you've been friends for, but I do feel like there's some things that you're not fully aware of with this friend. Um, I'm not really sure what this friend's intentions are between the two of you. You have the Queen of Cups in the dark, so I do feel like your friend is also questioning their relationship, so it goes on both ends, is what I'm feeling. I feel like there's kind of like trust issues or the same kind of thing where they feel, how is this a real friendship? How long is this going to last? I just feel like that is something um, that's the energy that's going on. The Queen of Cups too. I do feel like whatever this is, there is a connection there. I do feel like whatever this connection is trying to have good intentions. Like it's leaning more towards good intentions than bad intentions. But at the same time, I do feel like there's a little bit of a worry of one of you. I don't know if it's you, John, or the other person, about worrying about one of you being codependent on the other. You know, for some reason. There's a Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about friendships and like sharing goals and like having a similar focus. And again, threes can also be about learning, collaborating, working things out together. So I feel like it's too early in this friendship relationship going forward. It's too early in this to know how it's going to last or if it's going to last, because I feel like there's still a lot you need to know and learn about each other. Is what I got. But if you both don't trust each other, that could be a little bit of an issue. Nita, what is coming towards Jovan and me? What's going on between Jovan and Nita? For the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups is in the dark, so I do feel like there's an energy around some disappointments, but also feel like there's an energy about gossiping. So I don't know if someone's been gossiping to you about Jovan, or someone's been gossiping to Jovan about you, or whatever this energy is between the two of you. But you do have the Two of Cups in the light, so that is good energy. The Two of Cups is like love and romance and passion and a good connection and that sort of thing. I do feel like whatever this energy is really good and positive. You have the Eight of Swords, so I do also feel like there's energy about second guessing yourself. There's also an energy about smothering, so I don't know if one of you feel like um, that they're too needy or that kind of energy, or worrying about them needing too much for some reason. I don't know what that energy is, or if you know what that is. You have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is like a lot of movement, passion, high energy, a lot of focus, and a lot of determination. It's a guy dancing with a fiery stick, and that takes a lot of motivation, a lot of manipulation, but like in a positive way with the Eight of Cups. I don't feel like with the Eight of Cups and the light that manipulation is a bad thing. It's more about their own manipulation, like trying to control their own feelings and their own thoughts and their own actions, kind of thing. Not like towards you or anything, Nita. So overall, it's some good energy. There's a little bit of questioning with the Three of Cups and the Eight of Swords, of the trust and all that it takes for two people to have a connection. That's what I got. Theo. Oops. Now I want to come out. When will Nikos reach out to me? When will Nikos reach out to Theo? The Lovers is in the dark. So I do feel like whatever is going on with Nikos, I feel like his misalignment of values is like really off right now. I do feel like there's a separation. But I feel like Nikos is kind of like has this separation with a lot of people, not just you, Theo. I just feel like there's a lot of separation within them just because their alignment is so off right now. I also feel like they're trying to find some self love, so maybe they're trying to self develop themselves in some way. There's a justice too, so I don't know if there's like actually like actual legal problems going on with Nikos, or if he just has like a lot of responsibilities that he needs to take care of right now. I just kind of feel like Nikos' energy is like preoccupied with other things. You know, you do have the Wheel of Fortune, so I do feel like whatever this is destined to happen. I do feel like you're on track with whatever this relationship is between you and Nikos. But there is a Six of Wands. I just feel like there's just forces outside of your control that is just kind of like stopping Nikos from reaching out to you right now for some reason. The Six of Wands in the dark too, I feel like there's an energy about um, wanting attention. I don't know. I'm guessing that is your energy because you're wanting Nikos to reach out to you. But I do feel like Nikos does want to reach out to you themselves. They're just kind of like struggling with all the other things that are going on for some reason. I don't know if you know what's going on with Nikos or not, but hopefully it works itself out though. Hi Denise, how are you? Denise, I don't think your join works just because the comma is too close. I just write join and then a space with your question. Don't put anything after the join right away, and then Nightbot will pick up your question. Louise, has CG been lying to me about what is going on with him? Huh. Has CG been lying to Louise about what's been going on with him? Oops. This one I want it to be out. Huh. With the Nine of Pentacles in the dark, Louise, I do feel like there's an energy where CG is standing on guard. So what that means, I feel like, is that he's being very careful of how much information he gives you right now. I'm not sure what the reason is, but I do feel like he's kind of like being very careful on his choice of words and just just the whole idea of how much information he's giving you right now. The Two of Pentacles is also in the dark, so I do feel like whatever this is like trying to juggle different priorities and trying to make time for a relationship. Maybe he's trying to find it difficult to make time with you because of other responsibilities. And just kind of like feeling overwhelmed, but I feel like his overwhelmed energy is mostly because he's struggling with organizing himself and organizing his priorities right now. You have the Eight of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like there's some frustration and some delays and some resisting some changes and resisting things in general. I do feel like there's some low energy going on here since there's like three cards in the dark. I do feel like whatever it is, it's kind of like he's struggling to let go of some things that happened in the past. I don't know if it's the past between the two of you or like past in some other area in his life. There's the Ace of Pentacles though, so I do feel like he does want a new fresh start. He does want to try things again. He does want, he does want to get over this energy. He's looking for some new positive energy. He's just kind of like struggling to get to this point where he can free himself from whatever's holding him back. You know, that's what I got for you. Probably both. Okay. You're welcome. Is my ex Scorpio calling me private and not saying nothing on the phone? Oh, Crystal. This is for Crystal. So is Crystal's ex Scorpio calling her on private and not saying anything? Huh. The Eight of Wands is a yes card. For the Eight of Wands, I also feel like there's like passion and energy and a lot of trying to think fast and that sort of thing. So I feel like just because it's a Scorpio, Scorpios like to have a lot of power. They're also very jealous type of people sometimes. It's kind of the curse that they have being born under the Scorpio constellations, but the Three of Pentacles. I do feel like the Scorpio does want another chance with you or is thinking about you. Um, mm-hmm. The Knight of Wands is in the dark. The Knight of Wands in the dark, I do feel like, um, again, he's like thinking too fast and like trying to go too fast. And then has too much scattered energy and like doesn't know how to move forward, doesn't know how to tell you that you're that they're thinking about you and that sort of thing. The Eight of Swords is in the dark. So I do feel like your Scorpio is being an inner critic and like kind of limiting himself and like trying to release some negativity. But I feel like your Scorpio also wants to know the truth, but is scared of knowing the truth at the same time. So I don't know if he's just doing, your Scorpio is just having these impulse things where they want to call you and talk to you and like too scared to what you're going to say, you know? He is very jealous. Yeah, being born under these signs, you have some good positive qualities and you have some curses. And yeah, Scorpio is cursed with wanting power and jealousy, unfortunately. Paula. Will MH make a move towards Paula after I tell him I won't be the going to the leaving drinks? Okay, so will MH make a move towards Paula? Let's see. These two really want to be out. Hmm. That is interesting. The Two of Cups, I feel like MH will definitely want to make a move towards you, like the Two of Cups, you know? There's a strong connection there, growing connection, passion, romance, and that sort of thing, you know, attraction. But it comes with a judgment. So I feel like there's an energy on depending on this energy is kind of like depending if you're gonna like go there and be yourself, like be genuine and like truly be yourself, or like, you know, get dressed up in a way that you wouldn't normally dress up just to go on a date, you know? When we go out somewhere, we always want to dress up and we always want to, you know, look better than what we are. Like that's just human nature, you know? Kind of energy. Well, yeah, so I feel like the whole masking thing is what's gonna kind of like determine this energy is if you present yourself as being, you know, just you and not trying to mask anything, you know? You have the Ten of Swords. Huh. With the Ten of Swords, I do feel like MH might be trapped by emotion, so maybe he won't be able to express what he wants to express to you for some reason. Um, you know, maybe you will beat his expectations or whatever that is. You know, I just feel like he's gonna kind of be like trying to hold back for some whatever reason. There's the Ace of Pentacles, so I do feel like he is looking for a new partner, a new adventure, you know, a new something new. There's the King of Cups as well, so I do feel like there's a little bit of analyzing the situation. I do feel like MH may even self-sabotage himself, maybe say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing, make the wrong move unintentionally, for some reason, just because of all the self-doubts and negative energy that's kind of like going through his mind right at that moment. That's what I got for you. Hi, Mike. Yes, Paula, he's too much in his head. Exactly. That's what I was getting at. Sherry, will I ever have my own business? One day, and if so, why would I do it? Okay, so will Sherry ever have her own business? Will Sherry have her own business? You're welcome, Paula. For some reason, all the cards want to come out. Huh. For the strength card in the dark, I feel like it's kind of like just explaining your doubts and your fears about starting a business. I do feel like whatever this energy is kind of about um, being motivated by rewards. So I don't know if you've started a business already, or whatever you're thinking about is it's about like just not having that self doubt, releasing any of that negative energy, and like focus on one little thing at a time. Like start one little thing, and then make it grow. You know, like maybe make a list once a week to work on this little project or whatever time you have. Just start with one little thing at a time. Like what would you call the business, or what would your business be? You know, and start off somewhere, and that will help you get going. The lovers, I do feel like you will have success. You know, love, I do feel like whatever it is, it will be a commitment. I do feel like whatever it is, also, you will have choices. I don't know if you already know what these choices are, but I do feel like there will be some success and you will have some passion towards that. You have the Magician as well, so I do feel like you were able to manifest this. I do think you can manifest this dream. You know, you have the power to manifest anything you want. I do feel like you might have some talents that you may not be aware of. Um, but you're definitely skilled and determined in order to get this going. You have the Three of Swords. I feel like the Three of Swords is just kind of like more about the three, about taking the next step and like growing. You know, the threes can be a beginning of success, but because of the Three of Swords, it's kind of like, I think it's more about what's in your head and your mind about struggling and how do I make this business happen? Like, where do I start kind of energy. You get tired quickly? Ah, I see. Yeah, that is a lot. Yeah. Well, it's one step at a time. The cards suggest that you start with one thing at a time and make yourself little rewards. You know, if you get one thing accomplished, you know, find a way to reward yourself. It doesn't have to be anything big, you know. Just crossing off, you know, something on your list may be enough, whatever that is for you. Kyrie, general reading for Kyrie. I'm not sure what your business would be, Sherry. Ooh, general reading for Kyrie. The Five of Wands. Hmm. But for the Five of Wands, I do feel like there's some ambition, but I also feel like this ambition comes with some tension and some competition for some reason. Not sure if you're aware of that energy. Um, it could also be someone's trying to convince you to do something and you're not really sure if you want to do it or not. Then there's the moon. The moon is in the dark, so I feel like there's an energy about getting through a difficult situation. Um, I don't know if you have some worry or some stress or some anxiety about a situation not working the way you're wanting it to, or not knowing how this energy is going to work out for you. We also have the Ace of Cups in the dark. The Ace of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's some overwhelming emotions going on here. I do feel like there's a little bit of unmotivation or unmotivated ideas. But I feel like this unmotivation is kind of caused by some limitations. I don't know if, like, whatever you want to do, you don't know how to get started, or you don't have the resources or finances to get it started. And I don't know if that's what you feel is holding you back, or if it's, again, with the Five of Wands, somebody else is, like, you know, trying to convince you something that you don't want to do or don't agree with, or whatever that is. With the Eight of Cups, I do feel like there's an energy about just walking away and just letting go of whatever negative thing is holding you back. But I do feel like looking for the truth is something. So I don't know if, like, I don't know what this is, but I do feel like you're gonna figure out what the truth is and figure things out moving forward. That's what I got for you. Hopefully you figure it out, whatever this is. They all want to come out. There's a Six of Cups if anybody wants to claim that card. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? Young Buddha. My wife has a friend visiting in October. Will she try to test how faithful I am with her friend? Young Buddha. Will young Buddha's Will young Buddha's wife's friend be testing young Buddha's faith? Let's see. Will Buddha's friend be testing her husband? No. Will Buddha's wife be friends be testing Buddha? I'm trying to get that right. Let's see. Huh. The Queen of Cups. I do feel like it's about really listening to your intuition and really listening to, really listening to your instincts and really listening to your intuition, Buddha. I also feel like there is going to be some questioning, and I do feel like there's going to be, some pressure going on there. You have the Seven of Cups in the dark. The Seven of Cups in the dark is about making some smart decisions. So keep an open mind. I do feel like there might be um, some distractions and some overwhelming opportunities. I'm not quite sure what that is for you. You have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is also a yes card, so I do feel like some love and romance and all that, you know, might be tested for sure. The Two of Cups is also in the dark. The Two of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there might be some tension and some conflicts going on. I also feel like there's an energy about maybe you or your wife or the friend will feel a little withdrawn and yeah. Huh. That is interesting. Be careful what your next moves are, Buddha. Caramel! When will DL ask VF on a date? Huh. When will DL ask VF on a date? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Huh. For the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like DL definitely wants to ask VF for a date. I do feel like that. The Wheel of Fortune, though, the Wheel of Fortune is in the dark, so I do feel like there's energy about resisting or like trying to hold back, whatever that is. Um, or some unforeseen setbacks, maybe. I don't know what's holding DL back from asking. There's also the Temperance. The Temperance, I feel is like they're trying to concentrate on taking the middle road. So I do feel like they're going to have patience and they're going to wait. So what I feel is like if VF wants to go on a date with DL, that VF is going to have to be the one to make the first move and ask DL out. I do feel like the elders really trying to control their emotions and feelings and like, not wanting to take the first move. So I feel like VF will have to be the one to do that. The Seven of Swords is also in the dark, so I feel like, the little success. Um, yeah. Trying to hold back, trying to figure out solutions to whatever this is. That's what I got. Hi, Sunny Days. How are you? I guess the list is full. I'm sorry the list got full really quickly, I guess. You're welcome, Caramel. Macaroni. A general reading for the next week. Okay. General reading for macaroni. General reading for macaroni. General reading for macaroni. For the week. What's coming this week? Ooh. For the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups is in the dark, so I do feel like there's going to be some stagnation going into the week. I do feel like there's an energy about accepting less than what you deserve, so keep that in mind. I feel like there's a little bit of energy about wanting you to start something over again or trying again. Whatever this is, I feel like you don't know about this yet. It's something that's unknown to you. I also feel like there's an energy about avoiding something or like feeling lost and not knowing where to start. So I don't feel like this avoiding something is like done purposely. It's just kind of like, where do I begin? How do I move forward in this direction? You do have the Nine of Cups, so I feel like you are going to have some luck this week. The Nine of Cups is like being able to manifest your fulfillments and maybe even some romance and happy energy going on there. I also feel an energy about um, being happy with your materialistic things as well. I do feel like whatever your relationships are going forward this week will be positive. You have the Empress in the dark, though. But the Empress in the dark, I do feel like there might be um, a little bit stagnant. I do feel like there's going to be a slow week overall, or things are not going to happen too quickly. Mm-hmm. Feeling a little bit of energy of feeling overwhelmed or just um, anxiousness going on there. You have the Three of Pentacles too, so the Three of Pentacles is in the dark, so I do feel like again there's going to be some low motivation, some low energy, maybe some self doubts of how things are going to work out. Um, I feel like there might be either some competition or just some miscommunication that might feel like a competition, if that makes any sense. I do feel like there's an energy about working alone. Maybe that's what that energy is, just you working alone and not really someone who was supposed to help you or whatever ended up by not for some reason. That's what I got. Hi, Alexandra. How are you? Gladys, do you think my ex will contact me soon? Will Gladys's ex contact her soon? Ooh, for Gladys. Will Gladys's ex contact her soon? Ooh, Five of Cups. Unfortunately, no. Why won't Gladys ex contact Gladys? Why will Gladys ex not contact her? Gladys, I feel like your ex will not contact you soon just because it's not destined to happen right now. I also feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, um, something has come to an end, and I feel like the ending is between the two of you. I do feel like there's an energy about you building some new strong foundations, and I do feel like there's new contributions that are coming towards you. So I don't know if you're like your ex owes you money or something or whatever these contributions are towards you, but I do feel like whatever this is going to happen. I'm not sure if it's from your ex or something else. You also have the Lovers in the Dark, so I do feel like you're at a crossroads on moving forward. I do feel like there's a little bit of not like I know there's separation between you and your ex, but I also feel like there's a separation between some misalignment of values moving forward and some energy around needing some self love, some self care time. That's what I got for you, Gladys. Will Jay reach out to Denise? Will Jay reach out to Denise? For Denise. Oops. There's a hidden message there for you. For the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles is a yes card. So I do feel like Jay is thinking about reaching out to you. I'm not really sure what his actions are towards you, but I do feel like he's thinking about you, especially with the Knight of Swords over here. Um, with the Nine of Pentacles, I do feel like he's kind of like working on his balance, and I do feel like he's kind of like working on his courage in order to do that. The Knight of Wands also suggests that he's working on his courage on how to reach out to you, and maybe like I feel like Jay is replaying in their head like what to say to you or how to reach out to you kind of energy. I also feel like whatever this is, I do feel like um, he's trying to figure out what your boundaries are and how not to push you too fast or not to push you away at the same time. With the Knight of Swords, I do feel like there's some worried about breaking his heart. So I do feel like he's kind of like Jay is kind of like figuring out like what is the next move? Like how do I approach Denise without pushing Denise away? Kind of energy with the Knight of Swords. Two is kind of like trying to play it safe, but at the same time trying to experiment and like trying to be confident, trying all these things. And then the Three of Swords in the Dark is kind of like having these self doubts and hoping and trying to be optimistic, but at the same time, you know, there's a lot of things going on with Jay. There's also the Magician. The Magician is in the dark too, huh? Yeah, I feel like the Magician in the Dark is more about just having um, questionable intentions, but I feel like the questionable intentions more or less they're not sure how to begin. Like they don't know what their intentions are because they haven't reached out to you and they don't know how to reach out to you. They don't know what to say to you, kind of thing. They're just kind of trying to build up that courage still, whatever that means. You're right. Thank you. That's funny. Oh yeah. Hopefully Jay will reach out to you though, Denise. Butterfly, when will the bank approve my loan for my house? Let's see. When will the bank approve the loan for my house? For Butterfly's house. Will the bank approve the loan for Butterfly's house? The fortune is in the dark. The wheel of fortune is in the dark with the Knight of Swords. I feel like the bank has not made a decision yet because the Wheel of Fortune is in the dark and the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is like a maybe, so I feel like it's mostly about not making the right, like not really come up with a yes or no energy right now. Well, let's just see. When will they do this? When will they make up their mind? Oops. Ten of Swords. Oh. Let's see if we can get another one. The Tower. The Ten of Swords on the Tower, I feel like it's leaning against not soon. I'm not sure what's going on with you and the bank and the approval thing, but like the Knight of Swords is like a no, and the 10 is, well, the Knight of Swords, sorry, is like a maybe, not, not a yes or a no. The Ten of Swords is a no, and then the Tower is also a no. So I feel like it's mostly just because they haven't made up their mind yet, so that energy isn't being picked up. Yeah, that's what I got for you, Butterfly. Oh, there's nobody left. Thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight. I will be back on Tuesday if you want to come check me out for Tarot Tuesday. So, yeah, if you're new here, welcome and thank you for coming. I am live every Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Wednesday is Witchy Wednesday, so you can ask any spiritual or mystical or witchy question you like, but there's also general questions as well. That is fun. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and Discord. I'm kind of changing some things on my Discord if you want to check that out. I don't think anything has changed recently. I'm not sure. It's a work in progress, but there's going to be some witchy type stuff on there if you want to check that out. Yeah, I also have a blog that I've started. If you want to check that out, it's called His Butterfly in the description down below. But yeah, I'll see you all next Tuesday, and thank you all for coming. And I hope you have a good rest of the week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.